What's up, guys? Jack here, and today I am at my newest, greatest, and most amazing park. This was after going to a lot of dogs and gorilla cults parks. I'd been really watching and paying attention to their detail, and I made a new park, and I kind of used a little bit of their style in it. And this was a quick build, and I think this is the best park that I've ever built. This was a 2-day build. It only took me 2 days to make this entire place, and it came out beautifully. I don't think I've ever made a park this good before. It looks amazing, and it has some really, really good spots to skate in it. I mean, I spent a lot of time doing the buildings. These are by far like the best buildings that I've ever done in a park. I mean, just look at these buildings. I really spent some time on the detailing and the windows and the walls, making the roofs, doing all that. I built many different types of buildings. I didn't make just one type of building and repeat it. It has many different styles. I was going to build a clock there. I kind of started it and never finished it. I really tried to differ in the windows and how I built them and stuff. I tried making funky buildings like this beautiful building right here, which is one of my favorites. I made some pillars going up to it so you can like get some sick lines on this. You pop on one of these pillars, pop over, land in another one. I built this nice little bank section right here that you can pop up, grind that. With this building, I did the same thing over. I did the same type of building here, going all the way around. And then I started out with this right here, which is the Maloof globe, and this is very laggy because it's very merged, because I don't have the merge glitch going right now. But that's the Maloof globe, and then I put in this ledge right here, and I kind of built it all around it. And this ledge right here is the Hawaiian Dream bowl, and it has a ledge, and I just kind of sunk it and tilt it. And then another cool thing that I have here is I merged this prop in with these two objects to make that sick bench right there. That's how I did that, if you were wondering. This is just half piping, and then I used the awnings to make all the bus stop things to make all the windows, like this type of window going all the way around. These windows, and these windows just look green because of the lighting. It's in the shade. I spent time in here. I really went through my grass detailing. It's another thing that I learned from Gorilla Cult. If you take the let me find a good one here. If you take the if you take the bush and you turn it upside down, it has this little dirt thing on it. And it makes a nice little like planter, little dirt section for like trees and stuff. If you can see that right there. So yeah, and then my favorite part of this right here, this park, was this section right here. I made a beautiful, nice little rock gap right here that you can pop over just using some rocks. And then I made I took I guess this is a curved staircase, and I made this using, I used, let me get a hold of this. I used ledges here. I just made them go sideways, and then I sunk everything into this rock right here. I put rails on it just to cap it off. And this ledge right here, what this is, it's the Skate Create bowl piece, and I used two of those, and then I put another one inside of that and colored that. I just kept that one the normal color, and this one I colored black to create that kind of feel, which looks really good. And then I made a nice little rock and grass area right here to go along with this tree, which came out really nice. And then this, I've used this before, but this is just these things right here sunk into the ground and tilted at an angle to make that. And then this is just a couple trees merged together. So I did that. Oh, and then how I made this metal roof part right here is just the tank thing, tanker oil thing sunk into the building. And then now how I did this detail kind of right here is actually, it's I don't have the merge glitch going right now, so everything's very laggy because it's all merged out. But it's just this thing that I used for it. And I did the same thing here, tilted on the side, but I put a window in it. These are all these types of windows are the skylight things. Those make really good windows. So that's how I did like all the window detailing. I just used basic ledges here, just colored them. It's just a vent, more windows, black ledges, the Maloof thing. It's very, very, very laggy right now because of the merge glitch that I'm not using right now at the moment. I don't have it going. And then how I did this cool black ledge is it's actually, if I can pull this out, there we go. It's this, and just turned on it. This has a lot of detail on it, and like the spots, like it has a lot of detail and texture. I just turned it on its side, placed it in the ground. Well, turn it upside down and on its side, I guess. That's how I did that, going all the way around. Now, how I did this 3 ledge right here is it's this thing. It's just the basic color. Went all the way around. I used planters for that rim, and that's just a pipe right there colored blue. And it's just, and these once again are the ledges with the rails on them to create that. Then I added in pieces there. You may be saying, oh, there's a triangle section missing there. That's actually part of the design. I couldn't get a piece to go in there and make it look good, so I just made it like a little design right there. That's just these things again. And then I put some tiling with the thing again. Just do that. That's how I did that. And then this entire section right here, minus that, is the AG just like wedges, I think they're called. I made this entire section out of the wedges. And then this is the this is just this thing, I don't know what it's called, sunk into the ground. And then I did these rails using the bent poles, and these stairs are just the half-width ledges with rails colored a shade of brown in there. What else? Oh, this right here. I like this one right here. There's I made these beautiful stairs right here. These stairs right here, these are just these things, and I put a normal one in, and then I put a black one on top of it to make that kind of feel. And I made 2 stair sets, and there was a little gap in between in the shape of a triangle. It was like a triangle-shaped gap. What I had made it in, so I needed like a triangle-shaped wedge. So I took these skylights, and I put them in there. And I just put I used the electrical box to make I used the electrical box. Actually, no, this is the wedge. I used the wedge to make that, and then I put rails on it to make it grindable. Bent pole rails once again for these little handrails. I made this section go down a little bit farther. I made this rail, which if you watch my rail tutorial, I'll show you how to make these kind of rails. So yeah, check that out. If there's anything that you can't figure out, it's just basic stuff. I'm explaining all the intricate stuff. You know, I made a really nice bush and grass section right there. How far am I in right now? Oh, 7 minutes. I'm doing good. I thought this one was gonna take a while, but actually, after watching a lot of Gorilla Cult's parks, I've learned that you can make some really cool things out of just simple objects. And not everything has to be super advanced and cool. You know, like you don't have to like use the funkiest and weirdest thing to make the coolest looking kind of thing. And that's what I've kind of learned from Gorilla Cult. I've learned that you can take very simple things and make them very beautiful. It's just all about how you put things together, and that's what I've kind of taken away from looking at all their parks. And yes, I think I've done that pretty well in here. I mean, I definitely think this is my best park. Dog gave this like a 7 out of 10. But coming from him, that means a lot, because he's really, really good. He's been making parks as good as this and better for, a year or 2 years, a couple years now. So, he really knows what he's doing, whereas I've only just kind of started with street building. I mean, you guys, like, when I released my my first Insane Custom Parks video, that's about the time that I really started, like, doing street building with DLC. I guess I had been doing it for maybe, like, couple months before that, like 4 or 5 months before that, just doing street building. But when I released my first Insane Custom Parks video, that's when I started doing DLC, and you've seen how I've improved since then. But yeah, so guys, this is my newest park. But my dad was talking to me, so I got cut off there. Yeah, as I was saying, I've really improved as a park builder, and I definitely think this is my newest and best park. This is only a 2-day build too. I built this entire park in just 2 short days. It was a very, very quick build. And I think it really came out really good. I mean, I tested it on hardcore too. I normally don't test my parks out on hardcore, but this one was tested out on hardcore. It's got tons of stuff to skate. You can get some really fresh lines here. And I will be posting another parks video tomorrow. I'm doing 1 a day uploads. I haven't filmed anything in a while because I've had a bunch of videos on my computer. I still have a couple more on there. But yeah, so I did another park which I finished yesterday, which was another 2-day build, and it is even better than this place. That's all I'm going to tell you guys. My buildings are more insane. I think I have even better spots. I have yet to show it to Dogs or Eddie or really anybody, but it's even better, and I think you guys are gonna like it even more. I mean, I'm assuming you guys are gonna like this place a lot because this is like definitely my best park. This place looks amazing, and it still has stuff to skate. Ow! Yeah, I think my next one's even better. I think it has more to skate and looks even better. My buildings are freaking amazing in the next one. You guys are gonna love it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.